Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's a Wednesday stream. Usually I don't do that because I also upload on Wednesday. I don't want to take away from the video. But I forgot it was Wednesday. So here we are. Oh wait, I didn't turn on the light. That kind of ruins the whole thing. Hello! Oh, that's my Discord. Let's not look at that. That shouldn't be there. The music doesn't really matter. We don't really need the second screen today, but otherwise the layout's so empty, you know? So let's just keep it. I think everything should be working, so I'm just gonna stream until someone tells me it's not. Hey, Penguin Boy, Elegant Duck, and not Apple Tree. How is everyone doing? How are you all doing today? We are getting started. We are just doing some science stuff today, because we did a science stream like a while ago, where we set up a bunch of billboards to make signs with, and we didn't make any because, well, we made this one, which honestly turned out really well. But oh, wow, it turned out really well if you compare it to the real thing. That's great. But yeah, we set up all of these. I went to the zoo the other day, and there's even more now. There's another one of these pillars about the cheetahs. There is a new animal sign as well, which we might do, and a new sign in the lemur walkthrough that is just an extra warning about why you are not allowed to feed the animals. So how am I? I'm pretty good. I had a good day at work, I think. I had a bit of a weird day yesterday. I don't know if anyone here follows me on Instagram, but if you do, you would have seen me post about the fact that my crab aquarium, my big, I have two aquariums for my crabs, a big one and a small one. Or actually, I have two small ones, because I also had a third one that I wasn't using yet. And basically what happened is I heard a noise coming from the big one, and I was like, that does not sound good. It sounds like something is like inside of the pump, or at least the pump was making more noise than usual, which is annoying just in general. Hashtag bring back the kakhuis. Yeah, it's annoying in general that it's making noise, because, you know, my aquarium is in my bedroom / office, so it distracts me from work, it distracts me from sleep, so we don't like that very much. Alright, we need to clean up this hole. Wait, I think the best way to do this, oh wait, it's not that apparently. What would be the best way to clean up this hole? How do we clean up this whole mess? Just like this. This is very sophisticated sign making. I know exactly what I'm doing. Peace efficiency, you all. Moin, hello, Mr. Gomez. Has anything come out of that Planet Coaster thing yet? Oh wait, I was telling a story. Yeah, so there was a noise coming out of my terrarium. Not great. Don't like that. So I investigated. I opened up because I have a little chamber in the back of the terrarium, which is why is this? That's not good. That's actually very bad. You're supposed to be at the same level. Hi everyone, hi Elephant Puppet. No, so I investigated, I opened up the little chamber in the back of the terrarium, and the pump, there was nothing weird about the pump, but what I did see was a crab that was not supposed to be there. It was not supposed to be a crab in the little back chamber. We don't like that, because that's how I lost one of my crabs at some point. because it got stuck in there and it wasn't able to get out. So yeah, I don't want any crabs in there, but it's like impossible to get them out because something went a little bit wrong when I made this terrarium, and there's like some holes in that chamber that connected to like a space underneath the land section. It was a whole mess. So there wasn't really anything that I could do to get the crab out of there, but I was also afraid that the crab couldn't get out of there on its own. So what could I do but just delete, just hit delete on the entire thing basically. So I still had a used aquarium lying around that I was planning on making a new crab tank out of. So I did, but then just a little bit more hastily and without any real planning. I had a whole bunch of spare parts. I had spare pumps. Of course, if I took apart the big terrarium, I would have spare rocks and stuff like that. So I had pretty much everything that I needed. Just a sec, we're gonna adjust the... Okay, this is taking forever. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I had pretty much everything I needed to make that terrarium good. Except for a heater. So I ordered one, and I intended I intended to order it for delivery, and it would deliver the next day. But I accidentally hit pickup. I don't know how that happened actually, because I'm pretty sure I hit delivery, but site said otherwise. So guess we'll just live with that. So yeah, I suddenly had to go pick it up, and because I got an email like, oh, it's ready for pickup. I'm like, wait, pick up? I didn't mean to do that, but okay. So I had to drive to Dordrecht, which is where I could pick it up. And it was like the store was closing in 40 minutes and it's a half-hour drive, so I basically just rushed to my car and went to Dordrecht to go pick up my my new aquarium pump. Oh no, not the pump, heater. So and the reason I wanted specifically this one, because otherwise I would have just driven to the store, is because it's this one. It is a micro heater, and what's great about it is that it's USB powered. So I don't need a whole like plug. I can just use a little USB hub type thing to power it in combination with my pump, which is also USB powered. So that saves on a lot of outlets. But what's even greater about it is that compared to a lot of heaters that I have, the temperature indication thing is on the cable instead of on the heater itself. I'm just going to do this to save on pieces. So that's also very convenient. I don't need to... Okay, wait. This is problematic. Go away. There we go. Yeah, so it's just way more convenient, and looks like that thing needs to be less tall. Let's figure that out real fast. Spacing of that seems good. Let's see about that. So yeah, that needs to be less tall. Okay. So I'm just gonna go get rid of just those, and we'll pull down these. There we go. And we'll get rid of you. Wait, why are you taller than... Why is it taller than the thing I made? That doesn't seem right. Why is that? Why did I make it that way? Huh. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine. Once you get into Tyrannosaurus, you accumulate so many spare parts over time. Yeah, exactly. So I was able to really set it up pretty easily. The one thing I did differently this time is I had a drainage layer of clay balls in the old one, and that's what always caused these issues with open spaces and places for the crabs to escape. So this time I made the drainage layer out of foam, like I had a bunch of spare foam that I just built the land section out of, basically. And then I did it that way, so there's no holes or gaps for the crabs to get into this time. So I'm hoping that will work out. And then the pump this time is inside of that foam layer, so there's no like maintenance room or anything, which if anything breaks does suck, because that means that I'll have to take it apart in order to care for it. But Talamet is a really good option for false bottom. I'll look into that. That sounds cool. Till when will you update the park? It's almost impossible to keep up with the investment tempo of Bakesway. Yeah, they just keep on building new stuff. Basically the plan is the next episode will be the last one. So I plan on building the new restaurant, which opens this weekend actually. I think it actually opened yesterday. So this weekend I might visit to check that out, because I am quite curious about that. But yeah, that's basically my plan, is build the new restaurant and then call it quits. Maybe the new battered fox habitat. It opened today. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, maybe the new battered fox enclosure I'll still build, because that does, like, I know where it's going to be, and that place has a lot of potential, and gets me very excited. So there's a good chance that I will want to make that, but we'll see. I think I'm gonna get I was gonna say the letter L. Wait, that makes sense. I thought I said letter instead of number in my head, but my brain is just not working again apparently. Well, now I look stupid, and the only reason I look stupid is because I said the thing that I was thinking. Like, my brain caught me before I actually said it, but where the frick are the fonts? I thought they were always at the top. Whatever. Okay. Hey, Forge. That isn't new, Goron. What isn't new? Oh, but my brain doesn't work. Pretty standard for me, I guess. Oh my god, famous YouTuber Just Goron. It me. He streams sometimes. Probably more in the future. Imagine me living in my own house. Oh yeah, house update. Things are good. Like, almost everything is arranged, actually. Sounds crazy. But yeah, the mortgage is pretty much all set. I'm getting a mortgage, which is the good thing. But most of all, oh, I love that the width of that is like perfect. Like, how is it possible? Actually, it's not exactly perfect. I'm gonna make this purple or pink, whatever. I'm gonna get 2 of them and then group them up. Yeah, no, so the mortgage is pretty much arranged. The only thing I need to decide on is whether I want a like an insurance for if I lose my job, that like I'm insured for still being able to pay the mortgage, because otherwise I don't know what happens. I lose the house, I guess. Oops, sorry, I just had dinner. So yeah, I need to choose like which version of that I want, if at all. The risk is pretty low, but still, is that really something you want to gamble on? I don't know. I'm not a homeowner expert. Oh, that's not what I intended to do. What? Why are you so much bigger? Oh wait, okay, wait. This is not what I thought it was. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Yeah, that makes sense. Love that adulting journey for you. Yeah. I mean, you have to... I had to make a lot of adult decisions these weeks that I did not feel ready for. But we did it. We made it. We survived. Wait, I'm just gonna... Oh crap, now I done messed that up again. But yeah. Why is this... Okay, this is just annoying now. That's not what I want. He grows up so fast. Oh my god. I did. Yeah, I know. But all seems to be good. I'm happy. I'm really happy with the house as well. Or the apartment, whatever. I will keep calling it a house. It's a home. Alright, let's see. If I go all the way to this one, right? Is it still... Yeah, that's still good. So, it's good. Let's take all that. It's a quiz. Everybody loves quizzes. Should we do the quiz? I haven't even read the sign we're making. Well, I have read it, like at the zoo. It's about protection in zoos. European collaboration. It's about the EEPs. And about how there's 8 African elephants being born every year. And a lot needs to happen before. And let's see what needs to be done to take care. So we start over here. Is there a female older than 8 years? Otherwise you won't be able to get babies. Is there a male older than 10 years? If not, the EEP coordinator will recommend getting a different male from another zoo. Are the male and female family? If yes, the coordinator will give you a different male. If not, has the female been trained to give blood? That is a requirement because you need to be able to check for hormones. Is the female fertile? If not, you're not going to be able to get young. If so, yes. Can the male safely get to the female? If not, you'll have to change the enclosure. Is the enclosure suitable for the mother and young? If not, you have to change the enclosure. Are there cameras available? That's a very important one. That's also in the husbandry manuals that I've read. If not, you have to change the enclosure. And if so, then yes, everything seems to be in order to get babies. Now you can just wait for baby. Baby. That's cute. I like that. So we need a darker version of the green that we use. I don't know what exactly. But let's say it is... Let's do this. Let's get slightly darker green. What does it look like on here? I think that's too dark. Yeah, let's do it over here, not over there. I think something like this is good. There we go. Oh. We're not in World Access. Hey everyone, says Nicholas McGannon. Hello to you as well. Alright, I'm gonna keep adding these. We'll have to also add some of those circles around these. Not sure how we're gonna do that exactly, because they're of a specific size, and I need to find that color of orange. And the map that has the most colors, or the item that has the most colors in here, is the map. So let's steal this color of orange over here. Seems like that's the good one. There we go. So the reason the colors don't really match the billboard is that, oops, is that, well, the billboard is just a picture of the sign, so it might have been in the shade. It is very possible that my colors don't match exactly either, but it's kind of impossible to find out because of going from a picture to a thing. Like, I did pick a lot of these colors based on the digital like map or the website of the zoo, so they should be pretty accurate, but still the game also changes how the colors look, like the way the game renders them. So do you mean that 8 elephants get born in total, or only in captivity? Only in captivity in Europe. Within Europe there's 8 African elephants being born every year. I'm gonna take the comma, and we need to go. It's the final feature I want for this game, is a freaking hotkey for that button. It is the most requested feature by me. Good, I was already shocked. Yeah, no, that would be bad. That would not bode well for the species. Alright, there we go. This process is always so fascinating to watch. Yeah, and these are like not the super interesting signs. These are just a bunch of lines. But hey, it needs to get done. We gotta get them all. This one's definitely gonna be interesting with all the... We're gonna have to swap the colors as well. That's an interesting choice on their part. Switching things up a bit. But I'm kind of excited to do this one, because it has like this wheel thing. And I think we're gonna be able to make that pretty well, but we'll find out. Anyway, I'm starting with all the ones that I think... Yeah, that one's slightly too big. So we'll do these first. And yeah, this entire thing. Did you ever have plans to visit the cave to get a mountain Anoa there, which is probably the last of its entire species in captivity, right? At least that's what I thought. I have been there twice, yes, and I have seen the Anoa the first time I went. The second time it was inside, I think. But yeah, I do have some video of that Anoa, and it was really cool to see. It was basically during my first ever zoo trip that I took to Germany. And on the day that my plan for that trip initially was to go to Cologne and to go to, I forget the name of the place. It was like south of Cologne. And that was it? Question mark? I don't know exactly what and to Aachen on the way back to the Netherlands. But there are no sightings in the wild for like a decade, so it's the last one in existence. That is sad, but oh wow, that's even more special then. Then I'm extra glad that I have seen it. But yeah, my plan for that trip back then was on the way there to go to Kasteelpark Born and Mondoverde. And on the way home, then to go to Cologne, the Cologne Zoo. Then to, I think it's like Bonn or something. I don't know what, but there was like a sea life and a reptile house there. And then on the way home to go to Aachener Tierpark and maybe go to the Daalhoeve farm in Maastricht. But on the way there, I already realized, like on my visit to Kasteelpark Born and Mondoverde, I had a lot of time left already, so I already went to Aachen. But sadly, you couldn't pay by card, so I was at the zoo, but I couldn't enter. So so sadly, I had to leave and just drive to Cologne. Then I went to Cologne, and I think that night or the night before already, I realized that the sea life south of Cologne was already closed. Like it had been permanently closed. So there was no point in going there. And the reptile house was only open during like high season, during the summer. So there was also no reason to go there. So I quickly had to change my plans. So I decided to go to Wuppertal that day. And I had already looked around and saw that Aquazoo Lobecq was a thing. So I put that on my list of places to visit. And yeah, I went to Wuppertal, spent like the first half of the day there, but also was done pretty quickly. I mean, it was in the winter, so you go through a zoo a bit quicker because there's slightly less to look at, really. But also Wuppertal isn't that big. It's not a small zoo or anything, but yeah, I don't know. I went through it pretty quickly. So yeah, I went to Aquazoo Lobecq. And then I still had time left after that. So I'm pretty sure I just asked it on my own Discord server. Which, by the way, I have a Discord server. You can find the link in... I don't think the link is in the description of this stream. But in most of my videos you can find the link in the description. And yeah, I just asked in my Discord, okay, I've got this much time left today. Either I can go to Krefeld for like 1 hour, I think, with the closing times at that point, or I can go to Sea Life Oberhausen for 2 hours. So I can spend slightly more time there, but yeah, I legitimately did not know which was better. And then my entire Discord server was like, yeah, you should go to Krefeld because of the Mountain of Noah alone. So I went to Krefeld for 1 hour and I rushed the entire zoo and did everything as fast as I could. Saw the Anoa, rushed through like all the indoor spaces because they all closed like earlier than the rest of the zoo. So I just yeah, I visited the entire zoo in 1 hour. I missed the elephants and the meerkats. That was the only things I accidentally skipped while I was rushing to the Anoa. And honestly, it was a good thing because the next year I went back to see the elephant enclosure and I was utterly disappointed. So did not really miss out on anything there. Let's be real. Krefeld definitely has the saddest elephant enclosure I've ever seen. How do you miss an elephant? They're like slightly tucked away, and also like if you look at, okay, let's not open Google Maps on stream like I always do. Let's do it this way. So if we go to Krefeld, let's actually just type it in. That's so much easier. Look, okay. So if I just quickly turn off labels because they're annoying. This is the elephant enclosure. This tiny, sad piece of shit. So I was following the signs to the Inoa. So I just walked straight past here. And I did not enter this slight roundabout thing over here. Because this is the meerkats and then this is the elephants. So that's how I missed the elephants. I did see the elephants indoors, I think. Because this is the elephant house. So I went through the elephant house and then I just rushed it to the Inoa. Which is, you have to like go under a bridge or something. Where the hell am I? Wait, where is that? It's like back here. Yeah. Yeah, so you go over here and then you go under a thing and then, yeah, you go under this little bridge. So, boop, boop. That's how I went. And, yeah, I missed the elephants because it's relatively easy to miss because of how freaking sad it is. Signboy is back. Have you not streamed in a while, or did I not receive notifications? I streamed less, but I definitely did stream at points. So I'm gonna blame the latter. Because we were literally live last Sunday. I just have this habit right now of only streaming when the Dutch team is playing in the EU Cup. Or not the EU Cup, because Britain's in there. Whatever it's called. Can you tell I'm not interested in soccer? Alright, now we need to make a yes and no thing. Of course we're not going to do that. Oh wait, missing one. Hello? Let's just do that. Nobody's interested in soccer. Yeah, people just pretend to be. Let's face it. Alright, this will become our no. Or maybe this will become our yes. This will become our yes. Our no should be slightly larger. Slightly more rectangular. Like that. But then we'll have to make it straight in a second. But for now this is fine. This will be our no. And now our sign is able to give consent. Isn't that amazing? Football, by the way. Yeah, sorry. I don't care. Oh, come on, please. How? There we go. The only thing I heard about the cup is that some fans lighted fireworks in front of the Dutch team's hotel to keep them from sleeping and probably play worse the next day. Because why not? Actually, these things should be white. I'm pretty sure. Let's quickly do this. There we go. And now we'll select everything. And we'll redo all of that. And we'll split this from the group. And also we will go into the color editor. I need to take this color. There we go. I hate this so much. The fact that there's 3 buttons and then there's 4, and whenever you try to click the color button, you click clear selection instead. That's annoying. So stupid. So bad. Alright, let's make that white. And then go into group editing. No, no, yes. Football fans are animals, yeah. I once sat on a bus that was like coming from Breda after a soccer match. I've never been more fearful of my life than I was on that bus. Honestly. Why are they like getting split apart when I go up here? That's stupid. Yeah. Just checking in for a while. At least this stream comes with video. What did I do wrong? Gorn had to go to Breda. Yeah, I went to school there, believe it or not. Poor me. Let's see. From Trish stream. Oh, right, that's the joke. Sorry, I'd already forgotten. Shows how much I care about Planet Coaster. Yay, the roller coaster people are happy. Woo. Oh my god, famous even with the flu. Oh, not the flu. Who manages to catch the flu in the middle of freaking July? That's such an Eben thing to do, honestly. This idiot. Alright, so I'm guessing this thing is way too big. Yep. We'll see. Oh, is that a fret? Is that a fret? You mean to get sick when you go to Burgers? Yeah! That's why I haven't... The curse is switched. Is that the reason? Why am I want this. I want this color of red. Red. My room is very hot right now. And this shirt is like... This is like my I need to work on a very hot day shirt. Because it's like a fancy shirt. But it's also got short sleeves and stuff. But it's actually still very hot. Like it is... I should have put on a t-shirt before the stream started. But I mean, I'm not gonna play dress up on stream. Or when he plans to meet this weird German YouTuber in Rostock. Yeah, I also was kind of sick then. I was better. I was already better. What's your favorite bird of prey enclosure you've seen? That's oddly specific. Why did I do that? I just got rid of the thing I had copied. I should just steal this. And just put it in there. Yeah, favorite bird of prey enclosure. I'm blanking. I mean, I love the new secretary bird enclosure of Beekse Bergen, and also the one at Blijdorp is really nice. But that's just big. Look, it's big. I like. The one in Amsterdam, Artis, like it's like up against a historical building. That one's really neat. Just, but like I'm failing to think of any like really well landscaped or something like that. Avifauna Stellar Seagull. I think that one is really nice. True. Goran, please. Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Just say it already. There we go. It's big but not really special. Not sure which of the ones you're referring to right now. We have named a fair number of, of bird of prey enclosures at this point. So this is not gonna work, but I want to that's annoying. Okay, wait. So the problem with this is that. And that's not really something we can solve. Yes, I mean that's how any person's visit to Zoo Veldhoven should go. Because that's the highlight of Zoo Veldhoven. Is all the Steller sea eagles that they have. Alright, so how do we not... Wait, I should just get rid of those for now. Ooh, I have an ID. I have an ID. I'm gonna put in this, like so. And then we're gonna make it this color. Yes, yes. I'm gonna do this. And it's kinda like a circle. Close enough from a distance. And now we just need to make this one not stick out. Like so. Oh, like so. And we're good. And we're good. Did you hear about Hof van Eckbergen? That's a whole episode of their podcast dedicated to my questions. Yeah. Yeah, I kinda hijacked that episode a little bit, maybe. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I love what they're doing there. I can't wait for it to be done, and I might actually have to pause the stream for a second and go put on a different shirt because it's getting way too hot. I also hijacked an episode mildly. Nice. Nice, we have that in common. I guess some of the species and he couldn't pronounce Mystic Area. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That's actually interesting. Wait, then it probably wasn't the biologist guy saying that, because he would know what a gharial is. But yeah, no, I'm super excited for what they're doing at Hof van Eckbergen, and I'm guessing I'll probably be able to make a pretty special video about it. At least I'm currently, like, every now and then when I'm going on zoo trips and stuff, one of the employees is texting me about all the zoos that I'm going to and giving me recommendations and stuff. So I'm pretty sure I will be able to ask him to maybe answer some questions or something special for the video. That there will inevitably be a video about it, because I'm so excited about what they're doing. For those who don't know, if only there was a video about gharial. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something? No, but if for those who don't know, Hof van Eckbergen is a small Dutch zoo. Like, honestly, barely a petting zoo at the moment. You will have seen them in the petting zoo video. Well, I say barely a petting zoo. They're a petting zoo. They've got some petting zoo animals. They got the alpaca and the llama. Not a llama. They got alpaca. Can't you make one? Yeah. Exactly. That about sums it up. They're a tiny zoo, but they recently decided that they're going to branch out of being a tiny zoo into just full-on wanting to join the ESEA. and that wasn't their initial plan. They just wanted to expand their zoo business, and they said maybe at some point in the future we will consider like applying to the AZA when we feel ready enough. But then they talked to some people from the AZA, and they were like, well, why would you wait in becoming a member? Like, why would you wait till you're good enough and then become a member if you can become a member and then we'll guide you in like being a good member? And they were like, that makes a lot of sense. Let's do that. So they applied for membership, and they're currently building a South America area. And it's basically like if Key Park was real, you know? That's the best way I can describe it in terms of like what my channel would understand, I guess. Because they're a tiny zoo. They're a small zoo. They don't have a lot of space, but they have a lot of passion. They love theming, and yeah, they're just doing really cool shit. Basically, I'm gonna try to put this one over here because I feel like it should be possible if we just there. That's way better than what we had, and then we just do this. I think it's good enough. That one, I've seen that. It looks absolutely awesome. Yes. Yeah. It looks like if they'll be able to pull off what they want, it's going to be absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see what more they have in store. They'll be adding at least one fish because they have all the basic animal groups. I mean, don't they have like koi's in their pond? I feel like they do, but you mean for the new area. I don't know if they have anything planned in that sense, but that would be fun. Indeed. Alright, so I feel like that text on this image is green. Let's open this sign. I'm gonna need to open... I don't know which folder this would be in. I think probably in Elephant Valley, which is in the back somewhere. Oakby, Black Buck, Elephant Valley. Are they already a recognized zoo? They have a zoo license, yes. In 2020 they applied to get a zoo license, and then they built a bunch of terrariums, which are also really, really cool, and really show their kind of, because that's another approach that I really appreciate about them, which is also very much something that I'm trying to do in Key Park, is this like education through storytelling, like making an area of your zoo that really has a theme and a cohesive story, and tying the education to that. You know how in Key Park, the Africa area is the strongest in that it's like it's a national park, and as you're walking through the area you get education about national parks. Alright, this does not really help. Is this green? Or is this black? I'm gonna say it's black, and it doesn't matter that much. So, where am I? Where am I? It's green? Alright, we'll make it green, whatever. But also in the smaller text, I feel like the smaller text isn't, but the start definitely is. That makes sense. So, this, for me, the best way to make the start block would be this. I know it's slightly too big, but it makes sense to me to do it this way. I don't know. Start. How dare you ignore the gharial? Yes, I am sorry. I'm focusing. I'm trying to do too many things at once. So they got Tamandua, Armadillo, Marmosets, Parrots, Poison Arrowfox, Rainbow Boa. No, it's not Rainbow Boa. It's like I don't know what the English name is, but it was a like it's like a garden snake. No, not a garter snake. He called it a garden snake, but I don't know if that is indeed what it was. Garden tree boa, yes. Yes, it was a garden tree boa. I'd rather have no snakes in the garden. Yeah, nothing to do about that. It's not up to you, that is completely up to the snake. Alright, let's do a bit of this. Alright, it's going to be more annoying than I thought. Oh, that is annoying right there. Yeah, there is a way to solve that, but it ain't pretty. Because we have to do this, but then we also have to do this, which is the annoying part. And then it's too big. There. And I also think this is not going to, yeah, this is not going to fit. We just have to, just forget about it. Also, why is there no music right now? Probably accidentally clicked some kind of button. I mean, as long as they're harmless, they are free press control. Also true. Right, let's do this. There we go. Actually, dus Freek vangt aan elkaar. Ik kan. Alright. So is anyone in the Netherlands going? Does anyone in the Netherlands? Here's a cool question for the Dutch people out here. Does anyone in the Netherlands live in one of the cities that the Triceratopses are going to be shown? Actually, don't dox yourself. maybe don't answer this, but for those who don't know, in the Netherlands there is 5 Triceratops skeletons that were discovered by the Naturalis Museum in Wyoming, and they are going to be displayed at 5 different libraries across the Netherlands, and I'm pretty sure for free. Like, you can just visit them. You can go to the one in Leeuwarden. Yeah, see, I thought they were going to be there sooner, because I was in Leeuwarden like a week ago, a little over a week ago, and I thought I was going to be able to see it, but that's not the case. Sadly, I just missed it. But there is one in. No, the Naturalis Museum found the Triceratops skeletons in Wyoming. And now they brought them here. And now they're being displayed at several places across the Netherlands. I think Almere, Delft, Leeuwarden, Maastricht, and Tilburg. So I'm probably going to see the one in Tilburg. And then Leiden. Right. Wait, I said Delft instead of Leiden. My bad. But yeah, that's cool. Basically. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the one in Tilburg probably, and then oh, whoops. Wait, that's annoying. How did that happen? Whatever. There we go. And then basically at the end of this year, so in a couple of months, they'll be taken out of the libraries, and all 5 of them will go to the Naturalis Museum, and there will be a single display with all 5 of them. So I'm definitely going to go to that one, because that's going to be absolutely awesome. Oh, this one's only supposed to be 2 lines. Oh, all the other ones are only 2 lines. And then we need some white ones as well, so let's just make those real quick. So put these over here. I'm gonna make them slightly smaller because they're pretty bright. There we go. There and there. Why is this one so different? And then one over here. One down here. And one over here. But that is the opposite of skeleton, so there won't be any confusion. Oh, this one's actually supposed to be 4 lines. Okay, wait. That maybe explains why they are wonky. Alright, let's do the 2-line green ones for a moment. So we got 1 and 2. Let's maybe lower this one slightly. There we go. And do the same thing over here. Yoink and yoink. I love Tilburg, the Tilburg Library from what I remember, but I haven't been there in so long. Because I haven't had my bike at my dad in a while. Yeah, need a bike to get around. Somebody asked me today if I own a bike, because I was talking about my new living situation and how I'm gonna move. And they were like, "Oh, do you have a bike in that city?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, I'll bring it. I own 2 bikes, so I'm keeping the Dutch average intact, because there's like an average of like 1.5 bike per. What's it again? I think 1.3 bikes per person. So I'm keeping it up there. It's my pride as a Netherlands. It's my duty as a Dutch person. As a Netherlands? What? Yes, I am a Netherlands. One at home and one on the water. That too. I don't think I've ever lost a bike to the water though. But I have at one point owned 3 bicycles, which was maybe overdoing it just a little bit. Okay, I don't like how... I can't explain why I don't like this, but it's like too linear. It's the only way I can describe it. It needs to be more like this. You were out Dutching us all. Yeah. Or maybe I was just overdoing it a bit. Just rubbing it, like people would just be like, "Ah, we know you're Dutch, okay? You don't need free bicycles to know, to prove it to us." Alright, I'm going to take, how we're gonna do this. So, I think I'm gonna take these, make them our dark green again, and we're just gonna kind of paste them around these things a bit. See if we can make this water droplet thing somehow. Shouldn't be too hard, it's a roundish shape as well. Main difficulty here is, once again, the freaking this thing. There you go. The average Dutch person has 2 bikes, one of which is in the water. Is actually a statistical area. Red bike Hjorg, who throws 5 bikes to the count, you say is an outlier. Alright, let's see. So this is also slightly challenging. I think we can make it work though. Hello? Hello? Hey, we're still on the world Lexus, that's good. Let's just do that. And then I just want all 3 of them. Hello? There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Actually, this'll do. No. Like so. Putting in too much effort. Once again. Good enough. On the one hand, I feel like I should keep talking to you, keep the streamer probably, and he's clearly tired of my bullshit. No, you're good. Don't worry about me. I'm just appreciating the engagement. It's good for the chat rate statistic of the stream. Makes Google happy. So keep it up. Chop chop. Make messages. You're like a zoo animal to me. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Not sure if I should, but I will. Why? Oh, whatever. Dance, monkey, dance. I saw that. Too late. I have eagle eyes today for some reason. Oh. Oh, you just made a typo. Or something. I don't know why you deleted your thing initially. But you put it back. Alright, just gonna put some things around this. Make it look like it's in a circle or something. What typo? I never make typo. Damn it. Yeah, I know. I feel that. What was it the other day? Like oh yeah, I misspelled aviary in the previous stream title. And then I posted about it on Twitter, and I also made a typo. I typed AVR. And then after that I didn't make any more mistakes in spelling aviary. After that it was done. And then I imagined, like, I was going to, like, make a tweet about misspelling aviary and then misspell it on purpose, but I thought the joke had kind of run its course at that point. I wasn't gonna do it on purpose. Oh wait, we can steal this color. Alright. Let's make a tiny elephant. Woohoo. This is actually going to take up like most of the stream, and I did not expect that. But I'm not going to apologize. Just 30 minutes until the not the World Cup, the European Cup. Woohoo. Never apologize. Who said I was apologizing? Well, I figured we'd at least be able to do 2 of these. Because they're just, like, there's not really a lot of complicated things to this. It's just lines. You know what, I am really glad that I'm not making a recreation of Die Reich. Because imagine having to redo all those signs. I will say, I saw pictures come by, as much as I don't really like the name change. I don't get this joke. I'm sorry. I don't do crime. Oh, okay, wait, I do get the jokes. Never mind. I just got it. It hit a little late. It hit a little late. Does anyone know why the Frontier stream is just noise? It's a thing. They're doing a thing. They think they're so clever. Do you mean zoo there, Eindhoven? What? Imagine doing the wall line signs though, that'd be a nightmare. Oh yeah. I can't imagine that. Now let me think real quick on how... What is this supposed to look like actually? Oh wait, we have it over here. Yeah, okay, so the circle is supposed to go in front of the... In hindsight, maybe I should have done these differently. Zoo Eindhoven is such a weird name. What's up with all the terrible rebrands? Yeah, I also don't like it, but I will say, I saw a picture of the new signs come by on LinkedIn of all places, and the signs look really nice. Credit where credit is due. I like the signs. It had like lots of drawings, like a lot of effort had been put into them. At least I hope so. I hope it's not AI. But wait, let me see if I can find it. See if I can find this picture real quick. Klaas Jan. There he is. He was the one that posted it. Yeah, here it is. Wait. Okay. Alright. Found it. So, here you go. Look at that. That looks really neat, right? I thought it was pretty cool. New Lego makes it look like you're going to something like Blighter or San Diego Zoo, and it does not live up to the zoo itself. I mean, it sounds more professional than Dierenrijk. I mean, but Dierenrijk was such a vibe. Like, it had such a cute style, and I don't know, it was unique and fun and playful, and now it's just another one of, and not one of those, yeah, generic. It was not very generic. It was really its own thing, and now it's more generic, and that's always a bummer. But oh well. Maybe I just dislike change in general. And then they try to grow out of that. Yeah, which is all the power to them. But I think they probably expected. You can expect some pushback when rebranding anything, really. So. This looks hideous, but we'll roll with it. It's the autism. Fun fact. Probably not autism. I can safely say that. My therapist and I have been exploring my brain a little bit, and yeah, we can safely say that I don't have autism. Probably. we can be pretty sure that probably maybe don't have autism. Believe it or not, I was also surprised. But yeah, apparently I'm too social for that. Which honestly makes me, like, the fact that like we went through the autism test for adults, which sucks. It's a really bad test. But I scored high in a lot of things, but all those things can also be explained with trauma. Yay. Which I know I definitely have. So by that, it's pretty easy to, or pretty, you can pretty easily say that it's probably not autism because of that. And I scored low in some pretty important things. Especially in the childhood department. One of the big things was I did not have a lot of problem. I did not have a lot of problems playing with other kids, joining other kids in their fantasy. And apparently that's something that kids with autism cannot do, which I didn't know. And then also when you hear the description for autism, the things that you would struggle with if you have it. Are things I struggle with, but not to the extent of the thing that the label of autism was describing. I was like, yeah, no, that's I have trouble communicating, but not to the point where I cannot have a conversation with anyone. So yeah, that was a discovery. Now we're just kind of trying to figure out whether it's ADHD, which I score even higher on. And then, but again with the ADHD, I have trouble coming up with examples from my childhood, which is a very important thing for a diagnosis. Now I need to kind of be careful that I don't rip apart the sign when we. Oh god, that's even worse. I have grouped it up with this. That is a lie. Some autistic people have these symptoms. I have autism and I am social and can connect with others. Every person... Yeah. But in general, the English. I have had all these conversations in Dutch, so it's hard. But in general, the test, let's just call it a test, because I can't come up with a better term, said that the symptoms need to be of a certain degree and should not be able to be explained by any other means. And everything can be explained by trauma. But my therapist does say that it's incredibly difficult to diagnose me because I have trauma. And that makes it impossible to know whether the symptoms come from autism, ADHD, trauma, or a new discovery, a new contender has entered the match. Because basically after I did my ADHD exam, that makes it sound so like I went to ADHD school. But no, I got tested for ADHD as well. And I took like a whole test for that. It was agonizing. It's like 16 pages. And for that one, there was even more, like, I recognized even more things than I did with the autism exam. But like I said, I was trying to say earlier, none of them really came from my childhood. So, my early childhood, like any example that I could come up with was high school. And it's very important for the diagnosis that there are elements like before you are 12 years old. Because that's before things like trauma can come into play. Because you're still a sweet, innocent child. For ADHD, doing the exam job, if they cannot complete it because it's so boring, they have it. Well, that's what I thought. But I was diagnosed at age 11. I was under really heavy medication until 19. Yeah. I mean, there's a good chance that I have it, because there is a lot of overlap there. But once again, a lot of the things can be explained by trauma. And I don't know. It's impossible to know. And it's freaking annoying, but that's the reality of it. Now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. But yeah, and then there's the last update on this, which is that, so because you cannot really know without really looking at your early childhood, I decided, well, let's have a look at my early childhood then. And I visited my primary school teacher to ask her if what her thoughts on the whole matter were. And she basically said, yeah, I never thought you would have ADHD at that age. I always thought you were gifted. So, I hate that word, first of all. But I did some digging into that. And I can definitely see where she's coming from. If I compare like the autism test, where I was like, oh yeah, these are some recognizable things, and then these are not at all. And compare that to the ADHD test, where it's like, oh, these things are all very recognizable, but not from an early age. And then you look at the gifted kid like checklist, and I was like, oh yeah, that's me. So there's a lot there that I still need to look into. I'm not sure if it's 100% all accurate, and because with that it's also like you need to be of a certain IQ for that to be the case. And I'm not sure if I have that. There's a good chance. I mean, I did complete a university degree and stuff without really putting in any effort, if I'm gonna be very honest. I hope my teachers aren't watching. So yeah, that's a likely contender. And that's all I can really say about it. Wait, I want to move this. You're just gifted. Yeah, well, that's not exactly what it is. It's honestly a shitty term because of that, because it sounds like you should be happy about it. But what it comes down to, and why it's a good diagnosis and something that really fits as well, is it explains a lot of the trauma. Because if you are gifted, and that is not, you need to be treated differently. It sounds pretentious and stupid, but your brain needs to be challenged, because otherwise you will lose motivation and you will become disinterested, and that's where a lot of those ADHD symptoms will start to arise. Because yes, if you're not being kept busy and your brain is not being kept active, yeah, you will start to look outside of the window in school instead of doing stuff, because the stuff you're supposed to be doing is boring because it's too easy or something. I don't know. It's a whole thing. I don't know if I fully how does this sign work? I'm trying to figure out, because I would like to make like a what are we looking at? Like, I'm trying to figure out if... Oh, wait. I see how this works. So, there's the thingy over there that you can grab onto. And this is just one plate. That is... So it's possible for... Okay. I see how it is. It would be nice to do this differently. But differently how? Wait, I'm going to take this one down. Wait, that's not... Wait, did we split this? Yes, we did. Okay. Let's put them all over the thing. But yeah, it's just, it sucks that, like, all those things. I remember going playing with the water feature in Heroic for 10 minutes. That wasn't 10 minutes, it was like 5. Don't over exaggerate. No, but I want to make one of these that's like the opposite. So we'll make these. Wait, we'll make these orange. And we'll make these green. Wait, fuck. Why is it not? It's not cooperating. There we go. We'll make these green. And then we'll flip it. Bam. And that doesn't work. Because of course. There. And then this one is basically like the same thing, but the answer has been flipped over. Right? That's the idea, at least. Now I just need to not have it clip into the other thing. There we go. And then I want to have one. Let's do this one. I'm going to make this one like halfway. Which is going to be more difficult than I thought. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's not working. Okay. How will we make it work? Like this. Place 1,000,000 eggs. Do you think it's possible to make copy? Oh, that's with 1,000,000 eggs. You can do anything with 1,000,000 eggs. So they do have a point there. And the difficulty here as well is that we're like at the bottom. Why am I doing this here? I'm just making it so much more difficult for myself. Wait. But yeah, no. The most copy type rocks that I've built are the ones in Key Park that are built out of like the Siamang statues. But they're like small. They don't really work in that many situations, I would say. It would have been nice if I made these like actual holes. That would have been fun, but alright, now I want to make at least one that's like slightly more tilted. Not tilted, but like shifted. This one too. Actually, not that one, this one. As long as they're not all the same, you know? That's my goal. And then we'll take a hinge. And that's where it gets real fun. Because the hinge is too big. Damn. Okay, we'll just take this hinge instead. And we'll just have to do it that way. Let's make that actually a different color. Because I want it to be very nice and clean metal. And let's put that in all the spots. There we go. Also, how much is left for the project? Hey, Bold. How much is left for the project? As I said earlier this stream, my goal is to finish the new restaurant and the new toilet building. And that's pretty much it. What else is on my to-do list? Let's see. More grass in the Waldo. Yeah, this is actually done. We did that last stream. These are all the signs we're building. We need to do the hot wire on top of the rocks in the elephant area. Oh yeah, the elephant area got some updates as well. Oh, I can actually show that. They changed. So basically, as I take it now, is over here. Wait, this is an old picture. I need to go to recent photos, like this day. Well, this is what it was like. Actually, that's good to see. So this was going to be a pool, a big pool. But this is what it looks like now. As you can tell, if we go back to this picture, which I think is actually like almost the same spot. So as you can tell, this wall over here is gone, and there's no more pool. So the big pool over here got booted out. I guess it must have been leaking or something about it wasn't working. I don't know. But instead, if I go to the start of the day, that's a grasshopper. Over here, you can see that they added a pool over there. There's just a different kind of pool. And there's like a water stream going into the moat. So that's something we should build. And over here used to be a feeder. And that feeder is now over here in the other elephant habitat. So that's a small change. We can do that, you know. And then yeah, building the new restaurant, which is this thing over here. There's a good picture. This is a nice picture. It looks pretty cool. There's a green roof on top, which wasn't there yet when I took this picture, but it's there now. And apparently it opened today. And it's a very square building, and I can already tell a lot of the materials are things that we just have in the game, so I think we could do this relatively quickly, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Show us the grasshopper. I'm gonna look really dumb if it wasn't actually a grasshopper. Here it is. Look at the boy. So cute. Very cute boy. I'll just leave him here. you can look at the grasshopper the rest of the stream on the second screen. I do need my reference though, so let's just do that. Grasshopper's more important. So I think, given the heat and me being very hot, I'm gonna finish this sign, and then I'm gonna sign off, because I want to go put on a different shirt and dye a little bit. But we'll be back. We'll be back Saturday, maybe, and we'll make the rest of this sign. Maybe I'll work on some other signs in the meantime, but I'll keep this entire pillar a stream-only project, so that everyone will be able to see the full building of the elephant education pillar. Isn't that something that you would enjoy? I would assume so, because, I mean, you're here. You are hot, thank you. It is true. The full building, that's every stream, bro. Yeah. Ain't that right? Yeah, so this is the annoying part, is that I can't really do that properly. Or maybe I can, actually. We can make something work here. Wait. Alright, it's not gonna be as accurate, but it will be cool. So we'll take this and flip it. So speaking of cool things, my sister is on holiday, and she's making me very, very jealous, because she's sending, like, she's in Southeast Asia, and she's sending me all these videos of the wildlife that she's seeing. She swam with a whale shark. She was face to face with a Komodo dragon. And she's not even, to my knowledge at least, doing that much of a, like, wildlife focused holiday. She's just happens to see all these things, and I am so jealous. It's like a dream come true. Like, I would go to Southeast Asia just for those things. Which, I mean, good to know that that's just things that you can experience even if you're not trying that hard. Maybe she is. Maybe I'm not giving her enough credit. But yeah, if I ever go on a trip like that though, I am going to take some like diving classes before I go. Because I don't want to be like, hey, there's a whale shark. You want to dive? And be like, can you teach me how to dive real quick? So yeah, that's definitely a thing that I should do. So Suriname had dolphins, dart frogs, anacondas, caimans, and iguanas. So I didn't see nothing, but still, yeah. Swimming with a whale shark is like top 3 bucket list things. I know, right? It's ridiculous. Komodo dragons and whale sharks sound so cool, yeah. I mean, she was really scared of the Komodo dragon, which, I mean, fair enough. They are pretty dangerous, to my knowledge. But still, that's so cool. Stupid angles. Actually, this one should be like more to the... Let's actually do this to make it look like it's... Like, you know what I mean. Like it's moved. Actually, this one should have the same, but that would involve... Yeah, we can do that. No. There we go. Yeah, wait, let's do that. And then we take this, but in this color over here. This is such a mess. Look, nobody said it was gonna be pretty. They're only dangerous if you're some sort of medium-sized mammal, like a human. Aren't they? Wait. Are Komodo... Aren't they venomous? Yeah, they're the heaviest lizard and one of the few with a venomous bite. So if they bite you, it's probably gonna suck. Alright. Anyway, just the only thing left to do is this little bit of text, which I also want to check. Okay. Yeah, but only for lame mammals. Gharials are safe. Alright, I see how it is. Protect your own. If they bite you, it sucks either way, venom or not. Yeah, true. That goes for a lot of things. I should make a list of all the animals that I've been bitten by. Because it's I feel like it's getting surprisingly long. What bit me the other day? That I was like, oh, that can go on the list. What was it? What animal did I get close enough to that it was able to bite me? Oh, it was a lorikeet. It was a rainbow lory. I mean, it didn't really bite me, but it did, like, my finger was bleeding because of its beak. So, close enough, you know? Actually, no, one did actually bite me, but they didn't really bite hard. But the one that caused my finger to bleed didn't bite me. It just fell on my hand. and it like fell over and like caught itself. Wait, I'll show the video. What did I call the video? Crap. Rainbow. Oh god. I'm not gonna find this. I'm not gonna be able to find this at all. I'll just have to go to Twitter. Did anyone see the video that I posted on Twitter about the lorikeet that made me bleed? Okay, I found it. I found it. So, this is what happened. So they were fighting over the delicious juice in my hand. So I've got like what, 4 birds on me right now. So one bird fell. They fought and one bird fell off. So he grabbed the foot of the other bird. As you can tell, this bird is dangling from the foot of this bird, which is trying to drink from the cup. Then he's holding on to the cup, but at some point he cannot hold on any longer, and he slips off the cup and catches himself with his beak on my finger. And the cup is in the way, so you can't actually like see the bird go, like the beak go into my skin. But he did actually puncture, like it was a little like needle point. It really hurt, but it was also so funny. It's good stuff. I had a great time at Pantropica. Oh yeah, someone saw. I think Tisk was complaining about their rebranding earlier, but I didn't read it, my bad. Now I'm curious what you had to say, actually. So I'm gonna scroll all the way up. Same with Orchideehoeve. Pantropica sounds like a vaguely tropical themed shady restaurant. Well, Orchideehoeve sounds like a fun place to spend the afternoon for all the people and kids. Yeah, I agree. And also, what I dislike about it even more is that the Orchideehoeve, the name, it had like a history. Like inside of the building, there's a whole section about the history of the area, and it kind of feels disrespectful to that, like to the founder and to their history, that they just got rid of that name. It's a bit sad, if you ask me, but oh well, it's what it is. All right. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do it like this. And double check. Not grouped up with anything else. Looks like it. So we're gonna move them in place. The top of this needs to be aligned with the top of that. So we're gonna put them over here. And all the little yes and no things are broken. Woo! Are these things good? These things are good. They're supposed to stick into that. Okay, they are not great though. Let's move this. Oops. Okay, try that again. Do that. Do that again. There we go. And the fact that the name Pantropica is so lame. It's not even that bad of a name. I do not necessarily dislike the name. And they renamed all the greenhouses and yeah, Vlinderica. Yeah, I did see that. It was lame. But the new map is cool. I do like the new map. The new map looks really good. Like, let's see if I can. Pantropica. The map is really awesome. Wait, look at this. Let me just open that. Open that PDF. Look at that! That's a cool map. I love the fact that, yeah, they're going full Auons with the terrible names. Yeah. But I do really like this map. Like, you can see sort of the different greenhouses in it still, because of the different colorations. But it looks like one whole area. It fits the theme vibe really well. I love the map. I also love the fucking tractor exposition. I thought that when I was there for the first time, I thought the tractors was like a temporary thing, but they're still there. So I'm a year and a half later. So I'm guessing that's just a thing they have. Pandasia, Cobalia. Yeah, I know. Anywho, we built a thing. Was there a thing that... Oh, yeah, I was gonna fix all of these. Ugh. That's gonna suck. Because it's not gonna make me select some of them. Oh, this is going to suck so much. Wait, can I... just take these up and just... I'm just gonna do it this way. that's way easier. There we go. That is going to save a bit of time. Just a little bit. Wildlands isn't much better. Wait, well, I once went from Australian Experience to Kobani, yeah. I mean, Australian Experience isn't that much better. Names are hard though. Like, I struggle with names. I feel like I'm never gonna top Kafuli National Park. How much of a name downgrade can you have? Yeah. I mean, Wildlands isn't much better. It just feels less cringe. I don't even know. Oh yeah, you've got like Momas. I love Momas Place as a restaurant name. It's so bad. Alright, there we go. Oh no, our pickaxe is like broken. That's what that was. I was wondering why there was like a loose... just a loose white thing. Yeah, sure. And let's do the same thing here, I guess. That does not look good. Let's try to fix this thing a bit. Something like that. That's good enough. It looked more like an axe, but whatever. Hey, Nostalgic Games. My fantasy zoo has amazing place names. I don't know what you're complaining about. North America Tiger Region called Myers Creek. Y'all just have skill issues. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do have skill issues. Alright, anyway, we got the first of 3 signs done. Yay! That was a hour, 2 hours well spent. Did that really take 2 hours? How? How are we streaming for 2 hours already? That does not make sense to me. I'm kind of disappointed in myself, I'll be honest. Alright, next week we're gonna make a bunch of elephants. That's definitely not gonna take even longer. Well, why am I saying next week? Probably Saturday, but I'm not making any promises. Because life is complicated. But hey, 1st of October, I'm moving to a new place, and probably a month or so after that I'll start streaming more regularly and maybe even having a schedule. We'll see how I feel then. But for now, thank you for watching, and this may be random, but I really want puffins in the game. They're one of my favorite animals. I totally understand. That would be a really cool animal to have. But yeah. Anywho, sorry for the people who just joined, but I'm gonna go, and after a month after that I'll dox myself again. Probably. We'll see how it goes. At least, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah. Thanks for watching. This feels like a very abrupt end, but I did kind of announce the fact that after we finish this one, I'm getting way too hot. I need to go change. Bye.